pandemic the giant reset button we all need? From everything we've learned over the last year, creating new routines should be top of the list, and it's not as hard as you might think. Hina Khan is here to share how easily we can set these new goals and actually achieve them. Hi, Hina.
Hi, Tracy. It's so great to be here. And it's so true. You know, I think what this pandemic has shown us is maybe there are things that we weren't working so well, like all those extracurricular activities or that hour-long commute to the office. So this is an opportunity for us to reassess.
Here's the funny thing. So I was always very adamant about not overscheduling our kids. So we always left their weekends open, well, except for hockey. Their weekdays would be open and their weekends would be busy. I was the one that was overscheduled. So I'm really rethinking that. Now going back to, the whole idea of quote unquote normal. You have been guiding folks and you have been mentoring folks for many years now. And I'm wondering, what are the most common reasons we can't achieve our goals or even strive to set them, do you think?
It really comes down to, first and foremost, our beliefs. And then those beliefs drive our behavior, which leads to our results. And some of us, if I can be honest, we have a lot of expired beliefs that we're working with, or beliefs that we've outgrown that we don't even check. So that's what we have to start with and understand that we can change the beliefs, and a belief is not a fact.
Okay, so we were all forced to sort of slow down this last year. What have you seen as the biggest benefit to the world just coming to a stop?
We couldn't ignore some things anymore. So things that we could sweep under the rug, that we could kind of ignore with being really busy, we couldn't do it. And I'm not even talking just in our home, but globally as well. There were things that we couldn't ignore. And so now we get to decide. We get to decide what we want to go back to. And it's interesting because I think some of the anxiety we feel has to do with the fact that some people don't want to go back to the way it was. There's a lot of, the way it was that wasn't working for us. So this is an opportunity, a beautiful opportunity for us to reassess and make decisions with what we know now.
And I want to talk a bit about mental health, because it's been a big mind game this last year, I think, and it's such an important topic I feel very passionately about. So I'd love to hear your take on those that were affected by this, how you've seen success in helping them work through it.
So first of all, I think we've all been affected to some degree, and it looks different for everybody. So we want to understand that, and also feel what you feel. Like, it's okay to feel it. And it's okay if it shows up for you in a different way at a different time, because we all experience it differently. And then one of the things, Tracy, that has really helped my clients is giving them permission to take a social media break, to giving them permission to unfollow, to block, to mute. The other thing that I think is a game changer is gratitude. It's the fastest way to have a mental adjustment. And I know, even for me, sometimes I had to dig deep. Like, oh, Lord, what am I grateful for today? But you can start really broad with the sun, with the air, with your coffee in the morning. And a gratitude practice is something that can really help you through this time.
Oh my gosh, I did that this morning. I, dragged my butt out of bed and I was not feeling it. And I thought, oh my gosh, I love this neighborhood. Look at the grass I get to walk on. Look at the trees. Like, sometimes it's just a hot shower, right? So you're right. Yeah. Gratitude works. You've got a 4-part special on your podcast that focuses on creating new routines, really important for our viewers. Tell us about that.
Yes, I'm so excited about this, Tracy, because in this podcast, we talk about everything from money to your relationships. But I also give you questions and things to think about so you can get really clear on it. And this is what I take my clients through. So it's a great opportunity for you to reassess, to decide what worked, what didn't, what you want to take with you moving forward, and what you're ready to leave behind.
Thank you for being here today, Hina. Such great advice, great tips. You can find the podcast by searching for Possibilities with Hina Khan in your favorite podcast player, or by visiting frequencypodcastnetwork.com.